On today's adventure, we're making crockpot pork chops with mushrooms. Sounds delicious. Let's get chopping and cooking and all that fun stuff. Okay, before we can get chopping and all that fun stuff, there's really no chopping with this. Here are the ingredients. Of course, we have our beloved salt and pepper, our much needed chicken broth, got a can of cream of chicken, Worcester sauce, onion powder, garlic chunks, chopped garlic because I don't have an onion right now. So I said screw it. We have garlic powder, which I'll use more than it requests because I don't feel like cutting garlic. We got some thyme. Hopefully we got thyme. We got some ground paprika. And here we go. Bunch of pork chops. I'll only be using a few. And a boatload of mushrooms. Look at that. That's so much mushroom. Why did I get so much mushrooms? Because it was $2.11. All right, let's get prepping. Okie dokie. So, of course, we're going to start out with the yummy pork chops. I got so many in here. How much was this? $10.39 for, I don't know, quite a few. Excuse me. So we are going to rip into it. I will take the leftovers to my neighbor and have him, I guess, vacuum seal the rest for me. I'll throw a few in the fridge and the freezer. So these are pretty good size. Nice thick. Ooh, bone in. Oh, they're freaking huge. Oh my gosh. All right, 1, 2. Thought I was gonna make 4, but I don't think I have enough room. Oh my gosh. Let's go with, guess we'll stack them a little bit. Guess we can do that. Hey man, we're doing this all together right now. 1, 2 there. 3 here. And you know what? We'll do 3 because they're so freaking big. And of course, I didn't bring anything to wash my hands, so wipe them on your pants if you must. Next up, we will do a half a cup of chicken broth. Chicken broth! Not chicken boobies, but chicken broth. I don't know about you guys, but it looks like eggs are finally starting to go down in price. A little bit here, maybe $1.50 or so. I think they're still barely pricey. I don't buy eggs much because I just don't, I don't know, I'm not a big egg person. So we'll throw that in there. And then we'll do, I should have done this first. Oh well. We'll do the cream of mushroom. Throw that in there and just try to get as much out as we can because I meant to do that before I did the broth. But that's okay. All right. Put that aside. Salt and pepper to taste. Yeah, we're doing this kind of the lazy way right now. That there. A little bit of salt. Don't want too much salt. There we go. Pour some Worcester sauce. Make sure you guys are still here. Hey, we're still here. Throw some Worcester sauce in here. Should be good. Figure out how to close this. All right, we'll do ground paprika. That was way too much. It came out too fast. It's gonna be paprika. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna heavy duty the flavors. How about that? Now we're gonna do garlic powder. Probably just use most of what's left. All right. And we'll do the chopped onions. I was not expecting the paprika to come out like that. Hope you like paprika. I do. Screw it. We're just gonna do it this way. In lieu of a full onion, a little bit more. Okay. Now we get some thyme. Ain't no one got time for that. Ain't no one got time for that either. I'm just gonna start doing this. Okay, got the thyme. This will come out pretty quick. Smelling good. A little bit of garlic powder. Or onion powder, sorry. And I may add some ingredients as it's going, as I'm kind of tasting a little bit. Ooh, peel here. Does it reseal? It does. And I'm just gonna start putting handfuls of mushrooms in here. Some more. There we go. Easy, a peasy, and we'll see you in about 7 to 8 hours. Not too sure what it is. It's about 10 a.m. now here. And so we'll see you around 5 to 6 p.m. Very cool, very simple. Look at that, just easy peasy. I hope this turns out well. I looked at a recipe and went, okay, that sounds good. I'll throw my own stuff in there. But yeah, hopefully this turns out delicious. Cheers. Okay, it has been, well, quite some time. 7.5 hours. I've got myself some nice mashed potatoes. And there is the pork chops. The pork chops fell apart. I cooked it too long, I guess. I followed the recipe. Recipe might not have been right. And right here, some delicious French bread with some butter on top. So, we're gonna dig into the pork chop first. Get a little mushroom in it and some sauce. Oh my gosh. Cheers. Let's give it a try. Seasoning's fantastic. Very, very tasty seasoning. Everything is great. Go for a mushroom. Still pretty darn hot. Ooh. Mushroom. Get a lot of that garlic and that onion from the mushroom. Very, very tasty. All right, big old thing of meat. A lot of mushroom flavor. You're getting the paprika, the garlic, the onion, salt, pepper, all that deliciousness. Now, for a little bit of mashed potatoes, it's got a piece of meat and a mushroom in it. Cheers. Oh my God. What a delightful, delicious dinner. I said it, when this clip started. I probably could have pulled it an hour and a half ago. So, 6 hours, not 7.5 hours, 6 hours. Maybe even on low. On low in the crock pot. Maybe even 5.5 hours. I think the pork chop would have been cooked. And it would not have fallen apart like it did when I tried to get some of it. I tried to pull a whole chop for this, and it just went, nah, I'm just gonna break apart, which is okay. I mean, look at this bite. Cheers. Oh, gotta go in for some mustard, or not mustard, mashed potatoes and gravy, and all of that. Yep, use my finger. Yeah. Take a little bit of French bread. Bite into that. All this together. Delicious, delicious dinner. Like I said, 4.5 hours. It would have been absolutely perfect. But regardless, the meat, it's tender. It falls apart. It's juicy. Flavorful. Incredible. I love me mashed potatoes. Another bite. Oh my gosh. It's so good. So good. So the question here, as it's a mess on the plate, which it should be, I mean, come on. You gotta make a big mess of your plate. If you don't make a mess of your plate, you're not eating. So the big question is this a bust or a must? A bust is not going to make this ever again. A must, it's a must try. This definitely is a it's 100% a freaking must. This is a must try. The 7 to 8 hours was way too long. If you don't want your pork chop, if you want your pork chops to fall apart, 7 to 8 hours, perfect. But if you want to keep the pork chops intact and juicy and flavorful and perfect, I would say 5 to 6 hours on low would be great. But this is 100% a must. The slow cooker pork chop with the side of mashed potatoes, piece of French bread, and the Crockpot, as you guys saw, it was paprika, salt, pepper, garlic, chopped garlic, or chopped onion powder, garlic powder, all that good stuff. There was so much put into this, but it is so perfect, so delicious, and I must try this again. With that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next adventure. Bye.